DreAllDay.com.
What's up, Dre All Day people? I'm going to answer another question we got here. Pretty good question. So we're going to talk about how to jump higher with the basketball because this is a very common problem. And there's a very good reason for it. So let me just read the actual question so you see it. He says, I can hang on the rim. This is from the Hobby 007. He says, I can hang on the rim but can't jump with the ball very high. What's the reason? Thanks for the help. So let's talk about this real quick. Stand up. When you jump, when I haven't jumped for a while, one of the first things that happens is it hurts my hands. You know why? Because my arm swing is so hard. Because I'm swinging my hands so hard, it kind of makes the blood rush to them. It kind of hurts them. So, that's to say, when you got a ball in your hand, you can't use your arm swing near as much. So your arm swing alone can add several inches to your vertical leap. That's the first thing that you need to work on. I'm going to show you how. The second thing is when you got a ball in your hand, it just messes up your form. Your approach is slower. Your form is different. You've got that ball, it's jacking you up. So I'm going to give you a couple tips to work on that. The first one is you need to keep your hands and arms in the system. So when you jump without a basketball, your arms should be way back here when you start so that you're going like this hard. If you see guys that jump like this and their hands are right here, they're losing out on a ton of momentum that you can get from your arms. So when you got a basketball in your hands, let me get a ball. I'm going to get my skate ball. So you got a basketball in your hands. So when you land, you don't start with the ball here and go up. That ball should be in between your legs right here and getting as much momentum from deep in between your legs as possible. So that's the first thing you can do is make sure you're getting as much range of motion with the ball as you possibly can. The second tip I'm going to give you, you can get access to a medicine ball. What you want to do is do 3 approaches with the medicine ball. So you got this heavy medicine ball and you're doing the approach, with the medicine ball. You can even throw the medicine ball as high as you can. Then grab the basketball and do 3 maximum ability, maximum explosiveness approaches with the basketball. So you're training with a heavy medicine ball, either throwing as high as you can or approaching the rim. Then you're doing the opposite and going with the regular basketball. What this does is it trains you to move with stronger and faster with the basketball by going back and forth. And the third thing I want to tell you about, you need to practice with a basketball a ton. That means you need to make your approach with the basketball as many times as possible and start working on making sure your approach is just as fast, making sure everything's smooth. Because if you're practicing jumping a lot without a basketball, you're just better at it. Your training is specific to jumping without a basketball. So you need to be practicing whether it's going off 2 feet or 1 foot, you need to be practicing it with a basketball every single day. Practice on making it feel smooth and fast and explosive. So those are the 3 tips I got for you that you can start jumping higher with a basketball. Your arm swing, the medicine ball back and forth, which helps a ton. And the last one is practicing every day, grooving that pattern. That can make a very big difference because if you just don't got the feel for jumping with a basketball yet, it's going to be uncomfortable. Guys who are great dunkers, they've practiced that so many times that it feels so natural and normal for them to jump with a basketball. You're never going to jump just as high with a basketball as you would without one, but you can come pretty close and you can get a lot better at it very quick. So if you have questions about that, let me know. I do recommend that you guys download How to Jump Higher in 45 Minutes. There's also a tip inside of there that shows you how you can palm a basketball with a couple different tricks, because people don't actually understand that there's some tweaks and tricks to palming a basketball. And I'm also going to show you in How to Jump Higher in 45 Minutes how to use your tendons instead of your muscles to jump higher. Because your tendons, guess what, are faster than your muscles. they're capable of higher velocities than your muscles. And so if you know how to use those, you can actually jump higher instantly. It takes some practice, but you can notice results within 45 minutes and continue to improve on that. If you have more questions, post them below. Work on your game.
Thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you follow all my top content up here. Follow me on all your favorite social networks right over here. And make sure you are subscribed to catch all the new content I put on this channel every single day. Work on your game.